My name is Courtney. I'm one of the enrollment coordinators here at the Graduate College and College Transfer Program. We're going to be walking you guys through all of your steps to take after you have been admitted and you're preparing to start with us at the Citadel. So for today, we're going to go over some of our next steps after you've been admitted, different student support that is available for you, different campus amenities that you have access to as a student, and then some different announcements and events for the upcoming semester. As we're going through this, if you have any questions, definitely go ahead and drop them in the question and answer box or the chat. And our team is online and they're able to assist with any additional questions. So you've been admitted, awesome. What are your next steps? So you should have received an email called the Next Steps email that has all of your advisor information in it. This has your login. It has your temporary password to log into your my.citadel portal, which is going to be kind of your hub for everything academics related. And then you also have your new student checklist that kind of outlines a number of different things that we're going to talk about today. Like we said, next steps, you're going to want to log into your my.citadel portal. If you haven't already contacted your advisor, you're going to want to do that, register for classes. They'll help you kind of map out what your schedule should look like. You'll also want to set up your payments or meet with financial aid and go over what kind of funding is available for you as a student. And then also you'll want to order your textbooks, parking pass, student ID, etc. And we'll get into that a little bit later as well. Again, your my.citadel portal. This is our new portal that we have launched within the past year. So it is working pretty well so far for our students. It's a lot easier to use than the previous one. So it should be pretty easy to navigate. You can pretty much search anything in there that you are looking to find. You also will enter in your student email. It's at student.citadel.edu with that username that was provided in your Next Steps email. And then your temporary password is capital C of SitPass dash the last 6 of your social security number. And that should get you in, prompt you to change your password, so on and so forth. So I want to go ahead and invite Akeem from the registrar's office to go ahead and share his screen and tell you guys a little bit more about the registration process and what they do over there.
All right, everyone. I'm Akeem from the registrar's office. I'm the assistant registrar for academic records. One thing I do in the office, of course, is registration, but also help students with their degree audit, degree works issues, anything that needs to be changed from transfer credit to equivalencies at the Citadel. Kind of handle all of those tasks here in the registrar's office. Also transfer credit, registering for classes, and also preparing you for your degree work audits and graduation as well. All right, so there's a few screens I'm going to show you today that's kind of going to be your best friend while you're attending here at the Citadel. As Courtney mentioned, we do go through My Citadel, so a lot of the things that you will be processing or needing to go through to be a successful student here is My Citadel account. So here on My Citadel, you may want to favorite this card, this tab. It is the Office of the Registrar. And if you wanted to register for classes, let's say that you're new here and you're trying to register for classes, you will go here to Office of the Registrar card. You will go down to Student Registration Tools. Once you get here, you will look for registration, which is on the second bullet, and then you will go to Register for Classes. All right, so this screen is very unique because one, let's say that you want to be ahead of the game and you're going to then you will go to Plan Ahead. So you won't be actually registered for classes on this screen. You will be saving the class that you would like to take, and you can automatically add them once registration opens for you. All right, so let's say if I was a student, I'll just go in. All right, so it will allow you to create a plan for the fall or spring semester, whatever semester that you're wanting to create a plan for. Continue, and then you hit create a plan. And then on this screen, you can start adding the course that you would like to take. So this is the plan ahead screen, but it also looks like the registration screen. So if you were to register for classes, you will have a screen that looks exactly like this. And in the bottom right corner here, you'll see where it says Save Plan and it's Untitled Plan, but it's actually showing the course that I'm already registered for the fall. All right, so this screen shows your plans and it also shows the course that you're registered for the current semester. All right, so here, every time you add a course, it will be added to this box at the bottom, and then you hit Save Plan or Submit, and it allows you to register. All right, so if you wanted to, let's say that you're a military history major and you wanted to register for courses, you'll just simply type in the subject. You can type in military history and hit search, and it brings up all the graduate courses or all the courses that will be a part of your military history program. So you kind of go through, see what you would like to add, and then you'll simply go over to Add Course, and it adds to your academic plan. And then you would just hit Save. All right. Also, so this is my Citadel, and this is how you like register for courses for the fall. All right. We also have a screen called DegreeWorks. So, and it shows your audit of all the courses that you're registered for. It shows all the courses that you need. It shows your GPA, and it also shows who your academic advisor is and your class standing. All right, so let's go to all cards in the My Citadel portal. So here I'm just going to type in DegreeWorks. So then degree process comes up here. So we're gonna look for this card, and then we're gonna go to View Audit. So when we hit View Audit, it goes to a page that looks like this. It gives you deadlines, it gives you withdrawal dates, graduation application dates. So you have all this important information before you get a chance to look at your degree audit. So once you click on Degree Audit and you get to this page, it tells you your major, your program, your advisor, your student attribute, and whether or not you have registration holds. So you'll be able to see all of that on this page. It shows your GPA here. It also shows the percentage until graduation. All right, so if you go down, you see that you're in a bachelor's or master's program. It'll show you all the requirements that you would need. Anything highlighted in blue means those are the courses that you still need to register for. All right. Also, the courses that's already checked off, those are like transfer credit or the courses that you're currently registered for. So DegreeWorks is the most important, one of the most important things to use throughout your matriculation here at the Citadel. All right, so if you go down, you can see all the requirements you need for that major. Also, we have a course offerings page, but that can be a backup to the DegreeWorks page because you can still see what courses you need. For example, if you need to take Leaders 371, you can look for it on the course offerings page, or you can go back to the registration page on My Citadel and just type in leadership, and then for the course number 371, and you'll be able to see what courses that fits with your schedule for Leaders 371. All right, so just briefly going through, showing your major, your requirements, the GPA requirements for your major, some general electives if you have any, and it'll show your degree progress and all of your transfer credit as well if you have any. All right, another page that we use frequently is the citadel.edu/registrar. This is the registrar page. It has everything registrar policies, plans, academic classifications. We also have academic policies that you can find to see what you can do differently with your major, like what courses you can take outside of your major that can still be equivalent to your major. We have academic calendars here to keep up with grading deadlines, midterms, and finals. So all that information will be on the registrar's page. A frequently used tab that we use is the forms page. All right. So on the forms page, once you click on it over here on the side, it'll show you all of the forms that we can process within our office. Let's say if you want to change your major or a double major, you can do a request for double major form. You can add a minor. So you just have to get those forms filled out and have it sent back to us with the appropriate signatures. Also, grade replacement forms, I process those as well in my position. So let's say if you took a class twice and you made a better grade the second time, you fill out this form and that grade the first time cancels out of your GPA, and you get the new grade, which allows your GPA to progress. All right, so just take some time to go through this page because it has all the information that you need if you wanted to request something from our office. Another big one is a request for substitution form, degree requirement form, which means that you took a course and it may not be equivalent to something that you currently have on your degree audit. But if you do this form and it's equivalent and approved, we can move that course to account for a different requirement. Also, transit permission forms. A lot of students like to take courses at a technical school or a different school during the summertime to get ahead of the game. But we will have to approve it within our office first, and then it'll allow you to transfer credits in from that other school during the summertime or downtime whenever you're not taking a class here at the Citadel. And of course, we have it for graduate forms. If you want to do an override form, you can't get into a class. If you're taking a course somewhere else before, and this is like your second degree, you have transfer credit approval forms, which is different from the transient forms. And also you all have substitution forms as well. So take some time to look through and see if you are familiar with any of these or need to process any of these within the fall semester. All right, another tab that we use here in the office is, one second. Is the course offerings page. So this page is going to tell you all the courses that's available or not available for you to register for. It also gives you the course numbers to register for when you're registering in My Citadel. All right, so let's go down to fall 2025 for graduate students. So this is fall 2025 here, and I'm going to click on full term courses. This page populates and it shows you all the courses that's available for the full summer term for graduate students. And the full term lasts from August to December. But let's say you want to take an 8-week course. All right, so they have online courses that's 8 weeks, but they also have a first 8 weeks and a second 8 weeks. All right, so the first 8 weeks last from August to October, and second 8 weeks is October to December. So you kind of look at the list of courses that you would need for your major. You pick them out here. You can either grab this CRN number in this column and bring it back to this page, or you can look at the section, grab accounting 710, put it in your plan, and then add it that way as well. All right. So between DegreeWorks, My Citadel, the course offerings page, the registrar page, and the forms page, those are the most frequent pages that we use in the processes that we process for all students here on campus. Those are the most important ones. Also, if you have any questions or concerns that deals with registration, transfer credit issues, anything like registration related, I'll be able to assist you. I have my email here. If you want to take that down, I can respond to you tomorrow or this afternoon, getting back with you with any question that you have registration related. Also, I have the registrar's email here. This is our front desk person. She's normally in contact with everyone before I get in contact with them. But if you wanted to email me personally, that's fine too, and I can answer any questions that you all may have. All right, so and I'll also drop my email in the chat box, and we can connect from there if we need to. Thanks, Courtney.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Akeem. Again, if anybody has any questions, keep them coming. I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Christine. Let me get the slides pulled up here to tell us some more about the Office of Financial Aid and Scholarship. So welcome, Christine.
Thank you, Courtney. So my name's Christine Vargas. I am the Senior Associate Director in the Financial Aid Office here at the Citadel. So these are two of the most important tabs that you're going to see, cards in the new My.Citadel portal, no matter what anybody says, two most important. So the one you see with the helicopter, that's the financial aid tab. And then the other tab with the green background is the student business services. Now, the financial aid tab is fairly obvious. We handle the financial aid, any missing information for financial aid. So once you're going to click into the financial aid card, you're gonna see kind of a bunch of tabs around the top of the screen. The first tab and the second tab are really where you're gonna focus on. The first tab is gonna immediately tell you anything that you're missing. You could be missing a loan master promissory note, a piece of citizenship paperwork. Anything you need is going to be on that first page. Once you go to the second tab, which is going to be the offers tab, that's where you're going to see all of your financial aids. You're going to see the grants, the loans, any type of scholarships. So those are really the two most important tabs that you're going to see on the financial aid tab. Any emails that you receive from us, which would be missing information, award letters, always open it. Financial aid is never sending you spam. Occasionally, we're even could be sending you information about scholarships to apply for. So let me talk 2 quick seconds about the Student Business Services tab. A lot of people get confused when they're looking at their financial aid versus their bill. To view your actual bill, you're going to click on the first tab, which is make payment and review billing information. And within there, you will click on something called activity detail. That will give you your up-to-date financial aid balance. It will give you your tuition upcoming, your financial aid, and what your actual responsibility is. So your best bet would be not to use the financial aid card to determine your bill. It would be the Student Business Services tab, card to look at your bill. So financial aid, most people think of the FAFSA. That is something that you'll need to complete every single year. Depending whether you're graduate or undergraduate, your loans will reset themselves every year. Now, when I say every year, I really mean fall and spring. We award for fall and spring automatically if you file a financial aid application. If you do decide to take summer classes, you will need to complete a individual summer paper application. It's actually not paper now, it's a DocuSign form online, but that is something that we will advertise in the March or April timeframe. And you should be looking out for that in order to be considered for financial aid for the summer semester. Some things that, we can help you with in our office are listed here on the slide. Sometimes people come to us even when they have questions about other offices on campus. Come to us if you have anything, and, we'll do our best to try to help you out. Our hours right now are summer hours. So they're going to be changing as of Monday. And we're going to go back to a regular schedule, which is 8:30 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. You can come in anytime. You don't need an appointment. And any of the financial aid officers should be able to give you the same information. Okay, so this is kind of what you'll see when you're about to file your FAFSA. If you've never filed a FAFSA before, you're going to want to go to studentaid.gov. That's going to be the only website that you're going to need for federal aid. You will file your FAFSA there. You'll complete any loan paperwork there. You'll find out anything about your loans there, your eventual repayment information. Everything will be on this website. If you have not yet if you haven't filed the FAFSA in your life, the first thing you're going to be looking for is to complete a FSA ID, which is basically like your sign on for this website. The FAFSA is open now. You can still file for this upcoming fall. And again, this will go through fall, spring, and summer. We just will only award you for fall and spring at one time. If for some reason you file your FAFSA and since we use the taxes for 2023 on this year's FAFSA, if something in your household has changed, different financial circumstances, please contact our office and we can walk you through completing a financial aid appeal. So there are 2 types of work for students on campus. The first one is a graduate assistantship that is managed through our HR office. As you can see, you need to be at least 6 credit hours per semester. GAs can work up to 20 hours. and are paid $15 an hour, which isn't terrible, actually. But you will follow through with the HR office, and Catherine is the connection in that office, and you don't have to have financial aid to have a graduate assistantship. The next opportunity for work is the Federal Work Study Program. Now, you have to have filed a FAFSA in order to be considered for work study. You can be an undergraduate and have work study. You can be a graduate and have work study. Financial aid office, interestingly enough, are looking for grad students. So if you have interest in working for the financial aid office, you can contact Miss Daphne David, who's listed at the bottom of the slide. Just a little plug for our office, but otherwise you should find a lot of options for work study. There is a link on the screen where you would go and you would fill out a general work study application. You're going to do that whether you know where you're going to work or not, and that will eventually funnel to the financial aid office and to human resources, and that's how we'll go about awarding you thorough work study and hopefully getting you a job.
Thank you so much. I believe that is the last slide.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on the call. If anyone has any questions regarding financial aid, you can definitely contact their office. They are willing to help with any questions that you may have. Feel free to drop any in the chat, and our office can also direct you to the right place.
Thank you, Courtney.
Of course, thank you. All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is how to order your textbooks. So you can either do this through our bookstore, you're free to do this through different other websites like Amazon, your local bookstore. If you do it through our bookstore, you have the option to either pick them up on campus or ship them out. This is also under your My Citadel portal as well. You can see here, or you can just go on our website and it's linked there as well. Let me go back real quick. So for your textbooks, you can plug in your information for your class that you're looking to order books for on the website for the Citadel, and it'll pull up those books. If you haven't quite had access to your syllabus yet and you want to get a head start, that is a way to see what books are typically required for your classes. I personally recommend waiting until the syllabus comes out, just so you know, confirmed that you do need the book for that class, because books can get expensive. But definitely use this as a tool to see what kind of things are available for you. For your parking pass and your one card, two things that you're going to want if you plan to spend any amount of time on campus, whether you're an in-person or online student. Parking passes are required for anyone who is looking to attend campus or attend classes on campus or use any of our facilities here. Parking passes are $75.50 per semester, and then you can contact through the same office as the parking pass to obtain your student ID, which you'll also need to get into some of the buildings after hours. It's also good to have on you at all times in case anything comes up. Again, Penny is the Director of Parking Services. She is awesome, can answer any questions you have, and is also willing to work with any online students who would like a student ID as well. Some of the different student resources that we have available on campus. As Akeem said, the Office of the Registrar handles most of the things academically behind the scenes. If you have any questions about, as he showed, the degree works, Canvas is what we use for our academics. So that is where you'll find all your assignments, anything from your instructor, course registration he went through, and different forms that they have as well. They also handle anything graduation related and diploma and certificate information. So their contact information is there. It's also all over our website if you have any questions. Advising at the Citadel is something I also recommend taking advantage of, contacting your advisor to talk about anything class related. If you're struggling with something, if you need guidance to a different support system, they are able to provide that for you. They'll also sit down and look at your degree works with you, kind of map out your courses. They're available in person and online. If you are an online student, definitely still take advantage of all of these resources. Stephanie Fye is the Director of Advising, so her information is up on the screen. But you should have your specific advisor information either on your My Citadel portal or in that next steps email should be available for you. And definitely reach out early. If you know you're going to be registering for classes in X amount of weeks, definitely reach out, get it done early. They can get busy during the semester, so make sure you give yourself time to get everything registered and meet with them. This is our Veteran Student Resource Center. So this is the Veteran Student Success Center. This is available to all active duty veteran student populations. So this building has a kitchen. They have a different lounge areas if you want to just come hang out on campus for a little bit, either in between classes or during the day. You're welcome to do that as well. They have lots of different resources that are only available to those students. Also allows you to network with other students who have, you know, a common interest. And then they also handle all of our veteran education benefits. So their office can help walk you through how to apply for benefits, how that process works. So you can either make an appointment with them or just give them a call or send them an email and they can help you out. Some additional resources there if anybody wants to scan that QR code. And then we also have the Student Success Center. So this is located in Thompson Hall, room 117. So they, again, do in-person and online appointments. So you can set them up through their website, send them an email or give them a call and they can help you through that process. They offer lots of different, you know, tutoring, writing lab. If you know you have a paper coming up and you want some help, formatting or grammar check, things like that. They also offer subject area tutoring, so if it's something specific, they can help you there. And then they also handle the services for students with disabilities. So if you're needing disability services, definitely reach out to them. They are there to help. Their contact information is here as well. The Career Center is another great resource, again, in person and online. They have some drop-in hours, but you can always schedule an appointment if those hours don't work for you. They can help with different resume building, helping you prepare for an interview, kind of walking you through what that process looks like before and after graduation, helping you search for that job after graduation or while you're in school. So definitely use them. They're a great resource. Everyone there is wonderful. Their information is on the screen as well as on our website. And then some of the questions that they get, you know, they can help you build your LinkedIn. They can help you with your resume, even just little things that, you know, if you're wanting some extra assistance, they're great for that. They're very helpful in the career space. They can help you even learn how to negotiate a salary for a future job. So definitely contact them if you're interested. This is the Center for International and Special Programs. So this is kind of what our study abroad falls under. So these are some pictures from past trips that they have been on. Some of the locations that they were going to this summer. We haven't had the updated list for this upcoming year yet. Just to get an idea though, those are some of the places that they have been in the past with some cool pictures. Definitely reach out to them if you're interested. Again, if you're an in-person student or online, you're able to participate. And then some of the campus amenities that we have, the library. Again, if you're in person or online, there are plenty of resources available for you through the library. The staff is able to help you through if you have any questions about locating something. They also have a Starbucks in the library as well as in the building next door. So, you know, you're fueled through your studies. And then they have lots of different places within the library that you can also contact. Like they have a research librarian who can help you if you're doing a research paper or need extra assistance with that. So definitely contact them if you have any questions. They offer a lot of different services like free printing, which is awesome to take advantage of. Finding any books rather than just textbooks. They also have lots of other different books if you're a big reader. The librarians are awesome. They'll be able to meet with you if you have any questions. They also will hold a lot of special events, like they bring therapy dogs to campus and students can interact with them during exam week. Like we said, there's a Starbucks, lots of snacks. It's a great place to study, and there is also a Citadel Museum on the top floor of the library, which is definitely cool to check out if you're ever in the area or on campus and want to swing by. The infirmary is something that all students do have access to. Graduate students can also visit the infirmary. It's not just for our cadet population. You can use your personal health insurance, so there's no extra fee besides what's billed through your insurance. So you're responsible for your copay, your deductible, all that good stuff. But if you don't have insurance, you can pay an $80 self-pay deposit before treatment. And then anything will be billed to you after if there's a remaining balance. But that's also, if you're in need, a great resource to have on campus as well. Some of our on-campus dining that's available. So we have our Chick-fil-A, which is very popular on campus. The canteen is next to the Chick-fil-A, but it is actually getting a revamp right now, and they're changing the name, making it a lot fancier. So look out for that. If you're ever on campus, take a visit over there. Starbucks is in Mark Clark Hall as well. Those two are open pretty much all hours. After we're out of the summer hours this week, they're open pretty late for our evening student population. And then during the day, on this 5th floor of the Bond Hall, we have the Seaboard Cafe. They have a rotating menu. They do more of like a home cooked meal type feel. So you can also go explore that as well. Some of the different student amenities that we have on campus, the boating center. If you want to rent a boat, you have to go through their class and have the license, all that good stuff. But it's definitely a cool place even to just hang out, look over the water. If you're interested in the boating process, that is on our website with more details. The beach club in that second picture there is on the Isle of Palms. That is a great space to hang out. There's a beach access. You can park for free, which is awesome. Just have your Citadel parking pass, another perk to having that. And then on the right is Days Hall. That is our gym on campus. Again, even if you're an online student and you're in the area, you have access to this, especially if you have your student ID, that'll get you into the building. And then we have some of our athletics on campus, pretty much year round. Definitely check them out. They're always interesting to go to, always entertaining, always a good time. So definitely come out and support the teams. And then we also have coming up, it's going to be football season. So we have our student discount for our population. So you can actually go on the website citadelsports.com/tickets. And then you can email ticketoffice@citadel.edu and get our student discount code so you can attend all of the football games. But I think that is it for today. If anybody has any last minute questions, feel free to drop them in the chat, or you can email us, call us, and we can get back to you tomorrow with some answers to your questions. But I think that's all for today. I don't want to hold you guys too long, so we'll go ahead and wrap up. But thank you for joining us. Again, any questions, let us know. We're here to help.